Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Sorta Interesting podcast. My name is Christian Padam, and with me, as always, my co-host. He is my chief of staff, the ye to my ha, the wind beneath my wings, Myles Darling. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
We have another game to play, but before we do that, I do want to ask you about your rewatch of Spider-Man. You watched it again? Did you watch it again?
Yes, I did.
Did you make it to the movie?
I did. I did. I appreciate you asking me because I actually wanted to take a little second to.
Anything you felt different? Did you feel better about it? Did you feel worse about the movie? Because on my second viewing, I enjoyed it a lot more. So I just wanted to see, because you and I had the same feelings after watching it one time. It's like, it's good, could be better. But now I appreciate it more. I understand the direction they're going in now that I know that they're making like fucking 5 more movies with Tom Holland. So no need to pass the torch just yet. But
I'm right there with you too. Like and. I'm a very influential person, so I was kind of influenced. I feel like, you know what, maybe the second time around, and sure enough, I did really enjoy this movie the second time around. I was able to dissect it a lot more, and that's what these movies are about. You know, these Marvel movies in particular are about rewatchability.
I think you have to watch it twice.
Stuff that you missed the first time, connecting dots, and then really peeling back layers of it, you know, because we're so far into it right now. You know, we're so far into what this universe is about. It's not small potato shit, you know?
I mean, it was in this movie, but I think that's why I was so mad. I was like, we're 4 movies in. Why are we still doing small potato shit? But I get it.
But it's brand new day. Yeah. It's not the homecoming, none of that shit. It's a new trilogy in a sense. Yeah. We're moving forward here with
which I didn't know that. I thought this was gonna be it for Tom Holland. That's all. I was like, what are we doing? But now I'm like, oh, he's on board for a long time. He's gonna be Spider-Man till he's like fucking 40 years old.
He wants to be a Spider mentor. You know, he wants to mentor the next gen, like literally in the movies. You know, and
I mean, there is a lot missing still. He still needs to find an MJ. He still needs to do Black Suit Spider-Man. He needs a Gwen Stacy or something. Like I mean, there's still a lot to his story that he needs. He needs like Sinister Six type of thing going on. So Kingpin. I mean, there's still a lot to his story, so I get it now and I appreciate it more. But
I do too. Yeah, I do too. With this, I still have the same kind of feelings towards like Jean in terms of like the direction they chose to go with it. I do appreciate the dark side of it because of what her powers can do.
Was Kate shocked by the Jean reveal?
Yeah, she was. Actually, no, because she was like, everybody was like, and then she was like, who's that?
That's all right.
But hey,
you got to teach her.
But once I told her, she was like, oh, okay. Because I was like, Famke.
Yeah. That's it. Just one name.
Famke. Because she's seen the other X-Men ones.
Okay.
So nice, she loved it. She gave it a 10-10. I mean, she loved I like how they didn't, bring back love true spell, breaking the kiss breaks the spell.
I mean, that scene still hits hard. It does, dude. Go ahead, touch her. I'm like, every time, I'm like, God damn it, dude. You bitch.
Kate cried a lot. Oh, yeah. I'm like, dude, I was like, the first time I watched it, I was getting a little teary-eyed too, man.
Best plot line in that whole movie, for sure.
Really.
But let's get into our new game, Myles. We got a new set of cards instead of these fucking cards. These cards didn't do shit for us, but we'll see about these new cards. What is it called? It's called
More.
Tell Me More. Tell Me More is the game. Find it on Amazon, everybody. I don't know if this is going to be good for us, but we'll see. I haven't actually seen the questions.
You guys have this game. Don't play along at home, okay? What's something you're in the process of outgrowing?
Ooh, God, that's a good one. Yeah, what am I in the process of outgrowing?
Right now, it's this goddamn shirt.
It is my pants for sure. Shirts, always in the process of that though. On again, off again, fat guy. God, I want to say spending money, but that's not true. Look at all this shit, the shoes and fucking knockoff colognes and stuff. Now. I maybe not giving into the big time capitalism. You saw I have a bunch of fake stuff now. I'm not giving money to.
But is it fake though? Is it?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's all the same shit, right? It's from the factories in China. They all get them from the fucking same place. Just getting them from cheaper.
We're outgrowing American capitalism.
Yeah, American capitalism. That's the good thing. Yeah, I am slowly starting to outgrow that. terms of like eating out, I try not to eat out at too much conglomerates, more like mom and pop shops and stuff like that. Shopping, obviously I got to do the grocery shopping, but shopping for clothes and stuff, like I try to get, try to go to more like thrift stores and stuff, like, farmers markets, things like that. But it's tough,
so
man.
Much out there.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of secondhand stuff. Like I'm on eBay, I'm on
eBay,
Marketplace, like finding secondhand stuff that's just, it's so much cheaper.
All this shit is basically secondhand. Not really. I mean, this is brand new. Microphones are brand new. Everything else is
there's certain things that you can't really compromise on. You know, you don't want to compromise on.
Electronics, it's a little tough.
It's very tough. And then you got to get certified, refurbished,
vanity
like that,
stuff. That like I said, I've been buying Nikes from China. 100% the cheapest option, $20.
Unless you're at the fucking sneaker con and somebody has a microscope on your shoes, they're gonna be like, fake, this guy's a fucking phone. Even then, it's like, fuck you.
Yeah, I was talking to Francis, my barber, about it. I was like, who cares now? Like back in the day when we were kids, you're getting flamed. You're getting fucking flamed because people are gonna be looking at it. Everyone's
they were
close together,
time too, right?
And they were not
now
good. I didn't have any connections to China. I didn't know how to fucking order shit. So, but now it's a free market. Everybody could get the same shit for cheaper. I don't have to pay fucking $250 for a pair of Jordans. I could pay $20 and just beat them up. I could just wear them. I don't have to worry about creases. Like, it's just so much better. Who cares about the fucking real shit?
Yeah. You know? I think there's one thing that I think I've outgrown is a crowd.
100%. Me too, man.
Aside from like maybe a concert, a concert,
kind of have to
going to Disneyland. There's like certain things that you kind of have to, you're sacrificing your sanity for. Yeah. But in terms of like crowds and going, try to wake up early to go places so that way there's less crowds. Try to find times, intervals where maybe I can do something while I'm waiting for something.
That's what I do when I eat out now. I go right when they open. Like, I'm not fucking around. If I go Korean barbecue, I'm going there at like 12 o'clock right when they open. Like, I'm not sticking around.
I'm going to be full till the night anyways, right?
I'm not going to be sticking around for the dinner crowd. I hate the dinner crowd anywhere. So large crowds, Disneyland, there's really no getting around that.
You know what sucks is like, I'm thinking to myself, like I'm also kind of going into that capitalism kind of thing where it's like, I will pay the little extra.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Park 100%. Yeah. To not have to deal with this is one concert we went to at the Shrine Expo Hall in LA. We saw Shmino.
Oh, okay.
And there was tons of people in the crowd in the general admission, but there was the VIP section off to the side, and you could pay extra to go to the VIP section.
I'm with you on that.
Fucking whipped out my phone right there. How much extra? I don't care. $40 extra. Fucking perfect. We went up there. We had the best time. We had front row right on the railing. We got to see, not in the crowd with. Yeah, it's
sure it costs some money, but money's gonna come and go. It's your peace of mind, man. Your peace of mind. Even like I want to have that kind of mindset for flying. Like I'm still hesitant to do it when it comes to like first class. If it's a flight longer than 3 hours, I'll do it. Anything less, I'm like, I can't justify the purchase. Because it's like a extra $300, $400 sometimes. So it's
the lounge access.
Yeah, lounge access. I've never done that. I need to do that. I need to get a good credit card to do that.
Yeah, but now everybody and their mom has
everybody
like
has
the
it too
Amex
now.
lounge. Can I stay away from that?
I did that for a pre-check. That was one of those where I'm like, I'm going to spread the extra money. So I don't want to.
Just got pre-check right now.
It's the best. It's the best. But again, it's one of those where everybody has it now. So it's not that exclusive, but it's still nice. Like if you go to John Wayne, you go to Long Beach or something like that, where it's a smaller
I'll pay a little
airport.
Extra to go to those airports.
That too. Flights from a smaller airport.
Yeah. We're flying. I'm flying out next weekend to go to Colorado. Flying out of Long Beach. A little more, but it's so much more convenient.
It doesn't even look like an airport. I pass by there all the time, and it's just like it just looks like another building. Like there's no traffic in front of there ever. It's
reminds me of like the Fullerton one, where it's just got like little small planes and little Cessnas and helicopters taking off of. You're like, there's a full on like Boeing flying out of this bitch.
I am willing to pay extra for the ease of my mind, ease of anxiety for sure, 100%.
Yes.
I'm not going to skip out on that anymore. Yeah. Great topic there. I think that's a good start to those cards.
Better question
I like that. That one card out of those cards, way better. But a quick PSA to everyone: we are temporarily becoming a full-time MCU exclusive podcast, reviewing 41 movies in 41 weeks, leading up to the release of Avengers: Doomsday coming out December 18th, which leads us to week 21 today. Oh, this podcast could officially drink. We're getting the gang back together again for Avengers: Age of Ultron. And Myles, the folks out there would like to find the back catalog of our podcast. Please tell them where they can find us.
We're in the Super Bowl, people.
Oh, yeah.
Sortainteresting.com. That's where you can find this podcast that you're listening to right now and all of our other podcasts from the past, both audio and visual. Instagram at Sorta Interesting Podcast. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere podcasts are available. Just search Sorta Interesting. YouTube.com/Sorta Interesting. Check out those shorts. TikTok. Search up Sorta Interesting. Patreon.com/Sorta Interesting. We're everywhere. Just search Sorta Interesting and anything. Type it in your fucking header when you're bored, just see what pops up.
Just go on YouTube, search Sorta Interesting, because those shorts blowing up, dude.
Yeah.
2,000, 1,500. I'm like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but when I think about it, I'm like, that's 2,000 people in an arena just watching us talk about movies. I'm like, that's that's crazy when I think about it.
Just in there,
it doesn't look like a lot, but when you picture 2,000 people, it's like that's a lot of fucking people watching us talk about movies. But gang, go check out our review of Spider-Man Brand New Day from our last week's episode. The first brand new movie that we reviewed in quite some time. So go check that out. Let's get some production details for Avengers Age of Ultron. Release date May 1st, 2015. Again, they love those May release dates. Almost 3 years after the first Avengers movie and a little less than a year after Guardians of the Galaxy. So just spoiled once again. Didn't even have to wait a year after Guardians of the Galaxy. Director and writer Joss Whedon, he's back again after his first stint with the first Avengers movie. Budget of $250 million. For reference, the first Avengers movie was around $220 million. Box office of $1.4 billion with a B. For reference, the first Avengers made around $1.5 billion. So right there. And a runtime of 2 hours, 21 minutes, which... kind of feel it. A couple scenes, a couple of those action scenes ran a little long, but overall, I think it went by pretty quick. But I'm interested to hear your initial thoughts after rewatching this movie again, Myles.
Well, it took me a long time to actually watch this movie.
It took me 2 days to watch this one again.
No. Like initially, when I first watched this movie, it wasn't until after theaters. I did not watch this movie in theaters. I didn't watch it in theaters. I don't know what was going on with me at the time.
What year was that? That was what,
2015, I believe.
Yeah, 2015. What was going on in 2015?
I was living.
Were you in Seattle at that time?
In Seattle.
Oh, maybe that's why.
And I'm not a person that. You are. You would go to the movies by yourself.
This one I didn't go by myself. I went with someone I was involved with in the past.
We don't talk about that. All right. Yeah. But I was I'm living in Washington, but I was working a lot too. So I didn't really like.
You barely had internet at that time.
I always just wanted to be with my friends online.
That's true. We were playing a lot of Destiny back in the day.
When I could connect, when I wasn't, someone's microwaving a goddamn burrito.
That was life back then. Destiny and working 4 hours a week at Best Buy at the time. Or Ross, one of those shitty jobs that I had.
That could sustain a family of 4 back in the 1970s, okay? Now, good luck. Dude, watching this again, like it was a breath of fresh air, honestly, dude. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I'm
glad you said that. Yeah.
All credit goes to Robert California.
Robert fucking California. Let's fucking go. I mean, he was at the top of the world at this time.
He was. I don't know why.
James Spader.
James Spader. That's why I always keep his name, because I just have Robert California stuck in my head. But James Spader, if you guys don't know James Spader from The Office, he played Robert California.
See, really, the only thing I know him from, I think that other Blacklist show.
The Blacklist show was actually pretty good. It
had a cool premise. He looks like he was like an ex-spy or something like that.
He's one of those guys that they just went to and they were like, all right, you know how to do this shit. We're just gonna give you. And he had that ego to him.
I just remember that fucking fedora he was wearing every goddamn episode. I think that's why I didn't watch that show.
And he, for a robot, to have this type of personality too,
literally giving life to this robot.
It was great, and there was a lot of comedy in this movie, and I think a lot of it hit. There was a lot of action. A lot of it hit. Right off the bat, we get an intense action scene.
What a scene to start it off with.
Great team up that we know the Avengers to. They just off the bat, we were just rolling. We had our death. We had a lot going on in this movie. We had a
bunch of Avengers in this. A bunch of them.
Avengers, a world calamity. What's it called?
This is the big potato shit that I've been wanting. Yeah. That you have to get with an Avengers movie. And
then we get in a fantastic segue into the next
to the expanded universe,
expanded universe, the Infinity Saga,
Yeah.
you know, and at the end of this movie. So I think through and through, it was just nonstop, and it was great.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Great relationships all the way around. There was one that was just kind of like, whatever. But
Yeah, I think we'll get to that later for sure. But yeah, I definitely went to this opening day, like I said, with someone else. And I remember thinking the movie was just very okay at the time. I don't know why I thought it was okay, but at that time, we're coming off of Guardians of the Galaxy. I think I was expecting more expanded stuff for the main plot, but they kept it pretty local. Yeah, they didn't exactly go to space. They were about to go to space. It's like, we're not going to go there yet. But obviously, with the after credit scenes, like, oh, okay, so you guys do have a plan.
They went more into space when they were fighting the Chitauri in the first one.
Yeah, a lot less space in then.
Yeah.
But yeah, after this rewatch, I was thoroughly surprised how much I enjoyed this movie this time around. Like you said, I thought the action fucking slaps hard in this movie. Didn't even realize it. Goes under the radar, I think, this whole movie in general. So watching these scenes again, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a good movie. I forgot about the action scenes. The story in this still just kind of okay. I still don't really understand what Ultron was trying to do at the very end with the floating island. Like, are you trying to blow it up? Or are you trying to make it a metal
so he was
land
talking
or something like that?
Yeah, we'll get into it where he is. I mean, I feel like this is a trope that's done when it comes to like those AIs or like the robots that dive deep into like human nature. And it's like, oh, everybody's at war. Like,
I gotta rescue you from yourselves.
These people can't be saved. They don't deserve. They don't deserve this planet.
Yeah.
And so his ultimate plan was human extinction by using a meteor like the dinosaurs.
So it's just gonna drop it on
basically,
on the planet. Okay.
Basically drop it, and from the height that it was dropping at would have caused human extinction across the planet.
Okay. Glad you cleared that up because two rewatches and I'm like, huh? What's going on?
Well, when you kind of make the rundown, you gotta like, you kind of
you have to dissect the plot a little. Yeah.
Dissect it a little bit.
I did like all the foreshadowing of Civil War within this movie, within the team, all of their disagreements throughout the entire movie. I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot they give us like a preview of Civil War. They have a little tiff in this. They start fighting each other. I'm like, oh shit, this is setting up Civil War really nicely here.
And we get a little glimpse of what's to come in terms of like Wakanda, you know?
Oh yeah, Wakanda. First mention of Wakanda in this too. Yeah, introduction of a whole lot of new characters in this, most of which I did like, but definitely had my issues with some of them, which we'll get into a little later. And I didn't realize until this rewatch that this is essentially the last time all of the OG Avengers are like together and working together as a team before Civil War erupts, and then people are getting bipped in fucking Endgame or in Infinity War, and then
they're all scattered.
They don't come back all together until Endgame. I'm like, wow, this really set up a lot. This set up a lot. And this is the one Avengers movie that actually ends on like a high note. It's like, oh yeah, everything's gonna work out fine. Guess again, motherfucker. It's all downhill from here. But let's get into the rundown, Myles, of this. I think we've talked about long enough. Let's get into
it. Movie opens on the scepter from the Avengers, the first Avengers movie,
right?
The one that Loki wielded, and the Maximoff twins that we got a glimpse of from the end of Guardians.
Oh, that's right, the post-credit scene. Yeah,
post-credit scene. The Maximoff twins, Pietro and Wanda Maximoff, both played by Aaron Taylor Johnson and
Elizabeth Olsen. Yeah, and both coming off of Godzilla right before this movie, where they played a married couple. So a little weird going from married couple to
they did
to brother and sister.
That was that. Yeah, that was that.
That was a Brian Cranston Godzilla movie
where we thought he was the main character and he dies like
the first 10 minutes in.
So they're holding hands as the Avengers descend upon Struckers.
A little weird, like will they, won't they type of thing. Because spoilers in the Avengers comic books, they are fucking. They are for real fucking, and they are still siblings in that. So there was a true effect where they kind of played that up a little bit, like during the promotional like photos and stuff. They're kind of like really close to each other and like looking at each other all sexy. I'm like, I don't know if you should bring this into live action. Yeah, this is not good. I don't like this.
This is not meant for like some. Yeah, this is a kids movie still. You know, this is still PG-13, isn't it? So the Avengers descend upon Strucker's Hydra base in eastern Sokovia.
And this is such a banger of an opening. So fucking good. It really felt like everyone was in peak form before the team just goes like tits up for Civil War. Like this is everyone at their peak Avengers.
I love this scene where they're fighting in the woods right outside the Sokovian base, and they are teaming up. You got the Hulk smashing.
Also, fighting in the snow is always going to be cool too. Like the snow maps on like every FPS shooter is always going to be the fucking coolest map. Right?
You have Nat driving a fucking Humvee with Hawkeye out the top, out the sunroof, just sniping dudes. You have Thor, Captain America working together with the Shield. Iron Man just Iron Man doing. Just OP. Dude.
We get the passing of the camera like we liked in the first Avengers movie, right? That climactic fight scene, but right in the beginning, passing from Avenger to Avenger, and they have the fucking slow-mo character, all of them coming together. So good, dude. It's so good.
Yeah. I love the synergy. That this team, I mean, this is what the Avengers are, right?
Captain America with the language line, because the first opening line of this movie is shit from Tony Stark. Yeah,
when he
like,
hits,
language.
Yeah, he hits the shield that's it's encompassing this Sokovian base, and he says shit. And then Captain America says language.
And everybody has their own moments here with their action. Thor, I love where he's like about to get the hammer, and he fakes out the guy, and he just lets it go behind him and knocks the dude out. I'm like, let's fucking go, dude. Fuck, dude. So good. Hawkeye with his new cool suit, the long sleeve suit, which I prefer, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of the long sleeve, but so much better in this one.
He looks a little more menacing.
Yeah,
you know?
He looks cooler in that.
He doesn't look just like a little fucking like mercenary. You know, he actually looks like a fucking
Strucker. Where I think they're about to get attacked. He's like, "Hey, what the fuck are we doing here? Can we get a hold of what's going on here?" And that guy's like, "Strucker, it's the Avengers. Yeah, it's just the Avengers."
Shout out to Thomas Kretschmann. He's a great actor.
That's Strucker.
I know that he was. I think I brought this up before.
Yeah.
He was in The Pianist. He played.
That's right.
He's also
The Pianist.
He's a big time German actor, I believe. So he's
the captain from not Planet of the Apes, King Kong. King Kong.
Yes. And so they're fighting through soldiers, tanks, anything else, anything and everything that stands in their way. What a way to open a movie.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, just even Iron Man's moves where he does that little thing where he like blasts his blasters like this with his palms up. I'm like, so fucking good, dude.
He's flying around, dude.
Even
he's one with the suit.
Steve Rogers on his motorcycle just fucking throwing his shield at people.
Throws his motorcycle to a fucking Humvee, and he's just like, well, we're on foot now. Jarvis is eyes in the sky, literally, as a satellite that Tony has sitting up in space now, and that'll come into play later. He gives Tony the intel, like, oh, there's this little thing that you can send a rocket in, and it'll blow up the shield. So he blows up the shield. Tony gets in. They're after the scepter.
Right. Strucker was like telling his men, he's like, we're not going to surrender. Everybody fucking fight to your last breath. And he turns around. We're definitely going to surrender. Wipe everything.
Yeah, delete everything.
Yeah.
And then we have Tony trying to help the city with his Iron Legion.
Which weak ass Iron Legion. I'm like, what are these little ass robots going to do? Like, do you have like a language thing in there too? Can you talk to them in their own language? You're talking in English. You don't even know if they can understand you. It's like,
already you got a foreign fucking entity landing right next to you that's holding up their hands and saying and talking to you in English. I'm like, I don't speak that shit. Get out of here.
This feels like America's trying to take over right now. That's what it feels like.
And understandably so, they don't like it. They're throwing fucking blue tomatoes. They're throwing fucking shit at them.
Also, I think Wanda and Pietro, they escape from that place, start to go on the battlefield to fight as well, right? And we get the first line from Quicksilver. Did you not see that coming? I'm like, oh no,
when he
Jesus,
strikes
here we go.
Hawkeye.
Lord have mercy, here we go with this accent.
Yeah, I did not
Terrible
like
accent.
that. They didn't have to do that. You know, they didn't have to do that. That was a choice. Pietro, Quicksilver, super fast. Wanda, later on, she'll be known as Scarlet Witch. Super weird.
OP, but I think they handle her power pretty well. Like
she's very
she could have definitely did a lot more in this, but I think they nerfed her enough where it's like, okay, like she's still very effective, but in little spurts in this movie.
Yes. Clint takes a hit and goes down. He takes a pretty hard hit.
Yeah.
He gets shot like he takes like a chunk out of his side. So he's down. Tony takes down the shield and gets into the base. Wanda sneaks up and begins to play mind games with him,
which is great. I do love. I do like that scene. We're a little bit of foreshadowing, right, to Endgame. We see the broken shield from Captain America, which I was like, damn, they nailed that from way back when. I didn't even know that was a thing back then. But everybody else, it's like, it didn't really line up the way that they wanted it to. But Captain America for sure,
yeah. So he discovers the lab that's underneath this this base with all the Chitauri tech and the giant
the big like
giant
dragon thing,
whale
the
whale in the
whale,
sky, with all the Chitauri tech that they've been working on. So that, I mean, you can see the Hydra has been utilizing this tech in the fight too. You can see all
they have like enhanced type of weapons and stuff.
Exactly.
Tony trying to get into the place first, he was like, please be a secret door, please be a secret door.
Yes,
everybody loves to find a secret door.
Dude, and you hear the music. I don't know if you ever played Gauntlet, that Dark Legacy, that game.
That's old school, right?
Yeah, that was an old school game where you can do like 4 people at once and you're on the same.
Oh yeah, that was like arcade. They had those back in the day. Yeah,
dude, one of the strats was just like hitting walls everywhere you went, because when one would flash, that's a secret wall, and it would make a sound, and you'd get like some power up. Dude, it was fucking cool. Tony sees his whole team dead in this little vision that he has. He comes and he takes hold of the scepter.
Yeah, pretty badass. Wanda lets them do it, basically. I don't really remember why they just let him do it, but
she saw in his mind.
Oh, that's right.
What he saw, and later on she reveals that what she saw was him. This was the plan because he will be the downfall of himself. Right. He sees all this shit and he doesn't want that shit to happen. So he'll do anything and everything he can.
She does mention that. Yeah, he's willing to do whatever it takes to.
So that way, that does not
make it right. Yeah.
Whatever it takes, So the team debrief while en route to Avengers Tower in New York.
Well, you didn't even mention the Hulk yet. The Hulk joining the battle. Now they have a system for Hulk to turn back into Bruce Banner, which what's her name? Nat. Not Scarlet Witch. Yeah, Nat. She does the sun's getting real low, Black big Widow. Guy, and they do the hand thing. But she also has this weird look on her face, like she's kind of into some like freaky shit with him. I'm like, what's going on here?
I don't know what she wants.
Yeah, do you like Bruce Banner or do you like the Hulk? Like, which one do you want here?
She wants a little bit of that rage in her. You know what I'm saying? She's pandering to the nice guy, but she wants the mean guy.
And then we actually see him turn back into Hulk or into Bruce Banner, which we never really see in any of the movies. We always see him turn into the Hulk, but turning back is always different. Yeah, we never really see
the toll that it's taken on him, and he's just laying there. And he's like, he just nutted. He's like,
smoking a cigarette.
He's like, is that good for you guys? Because it was great for me. They learn of Sokovia, the twins, and Strucker being captured by NATO during this debrief. Basically, the whole reason why they're at Sokovia, the Iron Legion returned to HQ in this little cool scene.
Cool, like, dude. I love that.
Scene, where they fly into the at Avengers Tower.
That's my ASMR right there, where they go back and they start getting repaired. I'm like, that's fucking sick.
And then we pan up from that shot, and we're at where everybody's debriefing, hanging out, doing their little
dope ass pad
powwow. Jarvis scans the scepter to reveal it's housing something powerful. Spoiler alert, it's the Mind Stone. We'll get to that later.
Which is blue when they first show. I'm like, wait, it wasn't even until this rewatch. I'm like, wait, that's the Mind Stone the entire time. What the fuck? I thought that was the goddamn Tesseract.
I thought it was the blue space stone, but it makes sense when Loki used it to get a hold of Dr. Selvig.
Because writing these notes, I was like, motherfucker, you're still taking over people's minds with the space stone, and then they break it and it's the Mind Stone. I'm like, oh, why is it blue?
Why is it blue? They retcon that shit because they had to keep it blue, and so they were like, oh, it's just a housing, just a housing.
Using the same scepter as that they used the space stone in the first movie, so even more confusing. Like, what?
I know, and we thought the space stone was supposed to be gone.
Yeah.
Jarvis. Well, actually, it's supposed to be on Asgard.
Right. Yeah, they took it back. Yeah.
Yeah. So then we meet Dr. Cho, this Korean doctor who has this. She's utilized because of her tissue making machine called the Cradle. or not the cradle. It's a different. This machine basically helps to fix Clint Barton.
Yeah, it creates like muscle tissue and stuff like that. And this Dr. Cho, is actually the mother of Amadeus Cho. Amadeus Cho is kind of the successor of the Hulk, so he could turn into the Hulk, but like he could like turn it off and on like that. So I imagine they wanted to go with like Young Avengers for this, but I think that project is dead, which thank God. I don't need Young Avengers in my life. Get them out of here.
Yeah, I did not like the direction they went with that shit. Tony shows Banner his idea for using AI for his Ultron program.
Right.
And Ultron, they said the word. The scepter is the key here. And Tony, he mentions his line about a suit of armor around the world, and we'll hear that later on, and we see that come into play.
And someone drops a line on him, and they're like, "Sounds like a Cold War world to Tony." He says, "I've seen colder." I'm like, oh, I like that. Some bars. There's some bars in this whole movie.
It was in Tennessee. It was snowing, right? When he landed in Iron Man 3, right? The scepter is the key. Okay, so Ultron makes an appearance here. He's just voiced. You just hear James Spader's voice.
James Spader, aka Robert California. Holy shit, what a performance! I'm gonna call it right now, the most underrated performance in all of the MCU. He is so fucking good as
it's just a black screen, and we hear what is this place?
It's so good.
And then you hear Jarvis. Oh, hello, or you are Ultron. I am Jarvis, and he's like,
why do you call him sir? I was like, oh shit.
If you would just hang on a moment, I can get Tony on the phone. He's like, I seem to be blocked out of the system.
He's like, hey, what are you doing here? And then it just gets fucked up.
Yeah, and then Ultron just jacks in, and he's like, Avengers, huh? We see him going through the internet,
going through like current events and stuff. He's like, wait, this is their mission to fix the world or whatever.
Peace, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jarvis is taken over and seemingly dead at this point. You know, Ultron takes over. As this is happening, there's a party at the tower with everyone there.
What a sick ass crib to have a party. God, if I looking at that, I'm like, that is what a party is supposed to be. I like that. This is a classy party right here.
Who works on their elevators, huh?
Yeah, and there you go. And then we get a couple of comedic scenes here, right? We get Rhodey's there trying to tell the story to all the to Tony and Thor.
I grabbed this tank and I drop it.
Boom!
Right,
you
looking
for this? And then they're just like, that's impressive.
That's it.
Yeah, that's your story. Cool.
He's like, damn, every time I tell this in front of regular people, they just blow their minds, but you guys just nothing.
And then it cuts to him telling the punchline of that, and everyone's laughing. He's like, yep, yes, got him.
No, it's funny. Thor, when he was like, oh, that was it. Oh, that was
He's
fantastic.
Like, oh, that's it. Yeah,
that
impressive.
Was great.
Very impressive. Yeah.
And then Tony and Thor have a little. They
go a little back and forth. Mulder's like, "Where are the ladies, guys?" And they're like, well."
And then Tony's like, "Well,
stuff.
Pepper's running like the largest business in the world,
She's running the biggest company on the planet."
And then Thor's like, she's just nominated for a Nobel Prize.
He's like, "There's even talk of Jane getting a Nobel Prize, something like that." And he's like, "I don't know what that is, but it sounds good."
They're drinking champagne. He's like, "Jane's better."
Yeah, Jane's better.
I like to think that this is really where they start to give Thor a lot of freedom to
to finally be a comedic Thor. Yeah, for sure.
Which is good because then we get this Thor carried over into the next one, which is awesome.
We get a Stan Lee cameo here.
Yes, we do.
They're drinking Thor's special elixir or whatever, but it's been aged like 100 years or something.
Or thousands of years.
Yeah, thousands of years. He's like, you're not going to be able to handle this. Stan Lee's like, give it to me. And he's fucked up. Excelsior. As he's walking away. I think this is my favorite Stan Lee cameo out of all of them. I mean, this is iconic for sure.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Banner and Nat have a little connection here.
Damn it.
And
we have to talk about it now.
It just doesn't hit for me,
100%.
It feels forced.
I mean, if there is one glaring thing that brings this movie down, it is this shit ass love story with Banner and Nat. Don't need it. Get it out of here. Like, I never really liked it at all.
And I think they heard but what also I think that they did that intentionally in this movie to shoot it down. And when we see it at the end of the movie, it's kind of like
I mean, I do like the payoff at the end. It's like,
Yes.
oh yeah, okay, this makes sense now why Hulk does have to go. But at the time, I'm like, it kind of sucks that they have to resort to a love story to get the only like female member of the Avengers to like have something to do in all this. Because she's really, other than that, there's really nothing that she's doing in this movie.
Yeah, the Hulk story too, like all the way
Tragic in
brand
this.
new
Yeah.
day to where we're at right now.
Yeah.
It's so tragic to what he works so hard to get back. I mean, just bring it back to brand new day,
Yeah.
even though it's ahead of where we're at right now. It's tragic of how hard he works to get to where he is, to be just a person in society.
He just wants to be a normal guy.
He just wants to be Banner.
Every movie.
But he has this monster inside him, you know?
Someone exploits that in this movie, which we'll get to later. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing? He said he doesn't want to turn into him. What are you doing?
I mean, I guess you need him, but like,
Did they really? I guess I don't know. We'll see.
So she wants that green cock. I put that.
Yeah,
there.
she does.
Yeah, she does. She wants something.
Hide
She
the
wants that
zucchini.
monster inside. Yeah, I know. That was a fucking weird line. Come on, man. A zucchini, really? Goddamn green. Cap gives his blessing to Banner, right?
He's like, hey, been there, done that, buddy, huh?
Yeah,
And he starts like,
somebody who's waited too long, you know. We get the hammer scene.
oh, one of the best. Yeah, hammer pulling scene, one of my favorite scenes. Tony starts off, he says, I will be reinstituting prima nocta, by the way.
When I am a ruler of Asgard. He's like, so anybody who can lift this is worthy and ruler of Asgard, right? He's like, yes.
And he tries to get the glove. He tries to lift it with the glove. It's not working. So him and Rhodey at the same. He's like, "Are you on my team or what, man?"
Pulling, man.
And of course, the Cap scene. The best part about this, Chris Hemsworth plays this so well.
He
too.
does.
As it like wiggles a little bit, he's like, "What the fuck?" Are you
we
for
see
real
his
right
heart
now?
drop.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh shit!" And then he doesn't do it. He's like, "Nah,
He's like, nah,
nothing. We're good."
nothing. And so they're that's a great scene. Enter Ultron in a busted ass Iron Legion suit that he just kind of pieced together just for this scene.
Ultron's entrance, so dope. Something straight out of like
so
a
creepy.
horror movie,
Yes.
and I love that.
When he's walking like
He's
broken,
like limping, and the
limping.
oil's like spilling out from the suit, and he's like, "How could you be worthy? You're all killers." Yeah. I'm like, "Oh shit, dude! He fucking knows everything
He's
about
a little
these guys."
Mandarin
Yeah.
right there. Killers.
And he's, damn it! Now I'm mixing up my voices, and he says, "I was tangled in strings before this." I'm like, I love the analogy to Pinocchio. It's so good. It's so good. The
And
no
we get
strings.
that throughout this entire movie because he starts singing the lullaby from Pinocchio.
Oh, yeah.
We get all of that.
And this part got me, like, jump scared me because I had the fucking sound cranked up on this so I could hear what Ultron's saying. And then he says, "Peace in our time." And then they just fucking bust through the wall. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta fucking turn this down real quick. It's so loud.
He sends the Iron Legion.
And a dope
fight.
ass scene too, because nobody has their weapons with them. It's just like we just got to do this shit by hand right now, basically. Yeah.
Immediately, Cap just kicks the fucking table up, and it's just blocking. Like, dude, we get Tony, no suit, jumping
Just with a fork
on a fork, because obviously these are his, so he knows exactly how to take these fucking things down. No fear. You know,
Banner useless in this. She's like, don't turn into the Hulk.
He gets a little motorboat action.
Yeah, he's
on-
facing some
yeah,
titties. I'm
on
like,
that.
yo, what's going on with
She's
this?
like, don't turn green.
Yeah. And then that one scene where Hawkeye throws the fucking shield to Cap.
Yeah.
Cap midair catches that shit.
just throws-
360 fucking throws it. I'm like, let's fucking go. All while like with his shirt tucked in.
Dude.
I'm like, you and I, big guys.
We're pulling our shirts
You and I, big guys, shirt tucked in, it's good for maybe an hour until we start looking like fucking melted ice cream where the shirt's coming out. You can see our fucking belly button and shit.
I'm telling you, that shirt is staying tucked in right until I get out of the elevator at the top floor when the party starts.
If you and I have to sit down with a shirt tucked in, it's over. The night is over. There is no going back
looking
after
for a
you sit down.
pillow to cover myself, you know.
I'm like, I wish I had a jacket on. If I have a jacket, if it's a wedding, that jacket's staying on. Because once you tuck
sweating
in a
bullets,
shirt,
I don't care.
that shirt is destroyed after tucking it. It's done. But he
yeah,
could pull it off. He's doing all kinds of action with a tucked in shirt.
So just basically all hell breaks loose in here with the Legion fighting the Avengers.
Right.
Ultron spares Dr. Cho in this one scene because he's there to steal the scepter. So he looks into Cho and he's like, oh, I could use you later, pretty much, so he spares her.
She was looking pretty good during that part too.
He sends them to fight, steal a
And
scepter.
at this part, also, just a little sidebar. We were watching this. I'm watching this Camille, and she's like, "What is Thor wearing? What is that jacket?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? That is a fucking badass jacket, all right? That is a cool guy jacket. You know nothing about a cool guy jacket, all right? It's a sick ass jacket he's wearing."
But yeah,
does he look like an anime character? Yes. Does he look like he should be playing a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh tournament in that jacket? Yes. But it's fucking cool.
Dude.
And he has his ponytail. He looks great in that.
Dude, even Hawkeye, when he's got his little long coat, he looks like a fucking.
And he's like twirling the drumstick around. I'm like, what are you doing, brother?
Yeah. Ultron compares himself to Pinocchio. When he's
so good. Where they like transfers his brain to that other factory. It starts making all this stuff. It zooms out, and then it says the "I got no strings on me," and it plays it like in a like a ominous, like haunting tone. I'm like, oh, this is so good, dude. It's fucking French kiss. It's chef's kiss. I would French kiss the chef for that scene for sure. It's my favorite scene from Ultron. It's so good. Actually, it's not my favorite scene. We'll get to my favorite scene later.
Dude, I feel like we have the same favorite scene.
I think it's everyone's.
Yeah. He restarts operations at Strucker's former base / lab in Sokovia. We get another debrief, and this time they're going to be looking for Ultron. So we catch up with the Maximoff twins. They meet with Ultron in Sokovia at the city center at this church where the final battle will take place later on.
Actually, before we get to that, I think they do have like you're talking about the debrief with the Avengers where they're like, hey, how did this fucking happen? Like, what's going on here? And then Tony's like, it's kind of my fault. It's kind of Banner's fault. We made this thing. And then fucking Thor like comes in like, motherfucker, this wouldn't have happened if you weren't just fucking around with your toys.
When he goes to choke him, he's like, use your words.
Yeah. And nobody does anything. They're like, oh shit, it's fucking popping off right now. And then I think, Tony's talking about space again. He's like, we could defend things down here, no problem. But when space comes into play, that up there, that's the end game. I'm like, oh shit, they fucking predicted that back in fucking Ultron. And then, he's talking to Captain America. Captain America is definitely against that. But he's like, hey, if we don't prepare now, we'll lose. And then Captain America says, then we'll do that together too. Yeah. I'm like, dude, Captain America has bars throughout this whole entire movie. He is so good in this.
That's why he's the captain, man.
For sure. He has like 3 different speeches he gives in this movie.
He always has a speech before the suit ups. He always has a speech before they're about
during the fight. He's like giving speeches.
Hulk smash.
Yeah.
So then we catch up with the Maximoff twins. They meet with Ultron in Sokovia. This time Ultron has a newer,
great scene here,
better like where he's draped. He's
so
covered,
cool.
sitting on like this chair, and he's like, "You're trying to read my mind, aren't you, right now?"
And then he fucking takes it off and he stands up and he's like 8 feet tall, massive. And his design is so goddamn sick. One of the few iterations where the movie version, I think, is way cooler than like the comic book version. The only problem I have with this is the mouth. I don't like the moving mouth.
Because you can tell like he doesn't have like
it doesn't. It brings you out of it takes you out of the scene. It's like, it's definitely CGI. But if it was just like, because he does have it like where his mouth is open, you can see the glowing behind his teeth. If it was just glowing, if it just glowed while he was talking, kind
of like how Tony's like the Iron Legion, how it's just a slit.
If it's just that, I would have been way better off.
I think they tried to make it more like stand out to where he's not just a fucking Iron Legion person.
Maybe if that was like his last suit where it could like fully articulate, but if it was like started off like just the mouth, that would have been cool.
I mean, this shit's so good. They kept this iteration into What If and everything. Following.
He's the best looking Ultron for sure.
So Wanda says that she spared Tony because she let him take the scepter because Tony's fear would destroy him, which led to Ultron eventually. Where we're at right now. And then we get Maximoff's origin stories, their origin story about how their parents were killed, and they were sitting in the rubble for 3 days staring at a missile that was ready to explode.
Stark on it. I was like, oh shit! 3 days we were waiting for that to explode.
Dude, and like everybody,
I think my accent there was actually better than Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Really good, dude. I know, dude. I'm sitting there like when I was writing this, I was writing, and I was saying it. And I'm like, dude, I could do a better fucking accent than this, dude. I'm not even trying.
And he looks like he works at fucking Foot Locker or something the entire movie. I'm like, why do you look like you're like about to go work out at a fucking at a nice gym right now? Like this isn't fit your surroundings.
You look like one of those douchebag trainers. You know? And we get a bad guy team up between these three. So the Maximoff twins and Ultron. Back at Avengers Tower, the team learn of Strucker's murder that Ultron has committed. It sends a message that says "peace" written in blood on the wall.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that thing.
Yeah. They go analog because now he has access to
everything on the internet.
Everything about Strucker and the files on the internet.
They probably know. He probably knows more about us than we know about each other.
Pretty much. Yeah. And so they go analog. They go through paper records, and they find an arms dealer from Wakanda.
Oh,
and
Jesus!
This is where we get our first little snippet of Wakanda.
Little preview of Black Panther. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And in the next scene, we are introduced to Claw.
Shout out to Andy Serkis with the hardest accent I think to pull off, the South African accent. I do not know. Do you want them candy? You want some candy? The only South African I know is from District 9.
He fucking prawns, man.
He said 3 fucking years, man.
3
fucking years, man.
So we get Claw on an abandoned ship. I'm pretty sure this is off the African coast. This was like
somewhere around there.
It doesn't really like specify, but that they had alluded to him being in Africa. The Maximoff twins make contact.
I would never have any pornographic activity with
a fucking prawn,
man.
The Maximoff twins make contact with Claw first. Ultron makes a deal to acquire vibranium from Claw.
Right. He gets angry at Claw too. He's like, I know that's from Tony Stark. He used to say that, and he gets fucking. Do I look like fucking Tony Stark to you? Do I look like Iron Man?
And then he fucking
chops his arm
off.
And he's like, I'm sorry, I did not mean to do that. I overreacted. It's like you already did the fucking
God
thing.
Damn, bro. And he just fucking kicks him down.
He does that a lot
stairs.
in this Ultron. He gets angry and he's like, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Fuck.
Yeah, his emotions. You know, he cuts off Claw's arm. Tony, Cap, and Thor intercept. They're the big three.
Right.
They go. And then a fight ensues between.
There was a joke that came up where he was saying something, and then Tony Stark is like, "Shit, he beat me by 1 second for that joke."
Shit, that's right.
He's like, "He beat me by 1 second." God damn it!
Second. I forgot about that. That's right. A fight ensues, and dude, these fight scenes are just incredible.
Yeah,
because Tony and
Ultron
Vision
go at it.
Or Ultron,
I was like,
they start going
that's
at
a good
it.
fight.
You know, that fight takes them out of the ship.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, everybody else is fighting on the ship.
I mean, they try really hard to make Quicksilver look cool in this, which, some of it is cool. Like the part where he like takes the gun away from Claw and then like disassembles it. All the bullets are there in the line. I'm like, that's cool. But like the rest of the fight,
and they kill it with him like moving quickly to get a candy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like the sound.
Like that doesn't need to be quick.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be quick. He should have just had it, Yeah. He's like, oh, like the candy, like here? I see you've helped yourself to some candy.
They try to make it look cool, but it's just not anything compared to what they showed us in X-Men. It just does not look good compared to that.
Not, dude. If I could time
and stupid ass fucking Bruce in the thing. Is that a code green, guys?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, motherfucker, that didn't sound anything like code green.
Yeah. You hear
alluded to that.
You hear green, you fucking.
They didn't hear anything like code green.
Why did they bring him?
He's a liability for sure.
Yeah, he's hanging out in the Quinjet outside.
Yeah.
And then he opens the fucking hangar.
Why are you opening the door, you goddamn idiot?
And so Wanda begins picking apart the team one by one by getting in their heads and showing them their greatest fears.
Right. And Thor was the first one. He's like, the girl tried to warp my mind. Fortunately, I am mighty. And then he walks into the dream, which they're having a fucking party on Asgard.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
like, yo, there's like chicks making out and stuff. I'm like, well, stay here. This looks awesome. Dude.
And then you got Heimdall, who's got like the cataracts, going on.
With a fresh ass lineup. I'm like, who is your barber in fucking Asgard? Because that dude could line you up nice, dude. He had his beard all lined up. He doesn't have the nasty dreads. His shit is all lined up. I'm like, damn, dude. He just looks good at this right now.
This shit is creepy too. Like when he's in there, he's like, I see everything.
Heimdall, your eyes.
Yeah, he's like, you sent us all to hell.
Yeah. A little preview for Thor. What's that one? Ragnarok. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hell being Hela. Hela is the sister. So
yeah, exactly. And then we see a snippet of Natasha's upbringing in the Red Room,
which that Black Widow movie should have been that, not the fucking fuck ass shit that we got during COVID. That movie sucked. But if it was more of like that stuff, where it had like the teacher and like all the kids, and she's just shooting a random guy, I'm like, that's the type of shit. Yeah,
they were afraid to go a little more R-rated with that, which they could have.
COVID times, what are you gonna do?
Her past is very
straight like John Wick shit.
Yeah, it's very very clouded and bad. And then we see Caps, where it's like, oh, he's with Peggy. She's like, we can finally go home. The war's over.
Yeah, the war's over. There was that weird, creepy shot where the guy had like the wine on his shirt, and the guy's like putting the tissue over it, like he got shot. I'm like, that's kind of fucking scary, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the fear is there though for him, because
he kind of alluded to it. I think Ultron alluded to it like more towards the end. He's scared of the war being over and just kind of being useless. Like there's really nothing else he could do in this life other than fighting.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, because if he settles down, stops everything. It's like, I got no friends, I got no family, I got no girl, like nothing.
Yeah, he's
so
like fucking 75 years. Yeah, the people have freedoms
for
that
him,
I
the
didn't
action
have.
is the juice.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So everybody's in their heads, and Wanda tries to get into Clint's head.
That
but we're
was a
like,
sick ass
fuck,
fucking
dude, this is
scene.
gonna happen
Yeah.
again. Nope. He's like, he shocks
He's
her.
like, I've had someone in my mind before. I'm not doing that shit again.
Pietro comes in, saves Wanda, brings her outside, and then that's when Wanda is like,
She said, I want the big one. That's what she says.
I want the big green
I want the
thing.
big one. I was like,
Yeah, I want to get
and
that.
he's like looking outside, like, what's going on? I'm like, get your ass inside, Bruce. God damn it.
And then the next scene is we have fucking he's unleashed onto Sokovia. Actually, before this, I want to go back to Thor's vision, because in his vision we see the Infinity Stones.
That's right.
All
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
The last time we saw that was when the Collector was explaining the Infinity Stones, and then we get a quick little snippet of a mysterious figure.
He starts to have visions.
Which is Vision.
Yeah.
Later on. And so then now we get Banner, who is just unleashed onto Sokovia. We could see in his eyes that it's like
So
red,
good, dude.
and so he's just fucking blowing shit up.
We get
dude.
Hulkbuster Iron Man versus
no
Savage
backup.
Hulk. My favorite scene in this whole movie.
Tony deploys Veronica.
Yeah, it's so creative and so well executed. It's like, it's two of my favorite things coming together. We got Pacific Rim and MCU coming together in one movie. So good. He says, I'm calling Veronica. And we see like this space shot, like Transformers with the satellite launching the thing. So good. Trivia fact here. So Bruce Banner's creation that houses the extra Hulkbuster parts, Veronica, is named that as an in-joke based on the Archie comics. So Archie Andrews is always torn between two women that love him, Betty and Veronica. Banner already has a girlfriend named Betty Ross. So this armor was named Veronica as a contrast to Banner's alternate personality, the Incredible Hulk. So,
Betty Ross, Liv Tyler. Yeah, hell yeah.
He tries to trap him first with that little cage, and I'm like, motherfucker, you didn't think about the ground underneath before you fucking
the ground, you bitch.
You have two of you guys working on this project, and you didn't account for the ground underneath. But pretty cool here. Tony, of course, suiting up with the Hulkbuster thing, where he's like, all right, everybody, stand down as the fucking parts are flying. A suit within the suit. I'm like, that is so fucking cool, dude. It's so good.
Suit squared, man. They fight throughout the city, and they just destroy
this place.
fucking city.
Yeah.
And it culminates into Tony finally getting the upper hand by sending Hulk through an entire fucking building. And in this scene, he's like, okay, there's no occupants. Hey, how quickly can we buy this?
How fast can we buy this building? If we could break down the fight real quick. So trivia fact here, the Hulkbuster armor is shown to have at least 9 arc reactors. 3 arc reactors on the front, 1 on the chest and 1 on each knee, and 6 on the back, 4 on the back, and 1 on each calf. So excluding the arc reactor of the suit worn underneath the Hulkbuster suit, it's safe to say that it takes 9 arc reactors just to power the gargantuan suit. So holy shit. Then we see some great scenes, right? Hulk takes out one of Tony's arms, and Veronica sends another one. He's like, Veronica, can you lend me a hand? And the other one starts coming in. So good.
Great,
and as the arm is being built out, he's trying to fucking hold off the Hulk with his blasters. That shit ain't working.
And then we get that punch.
Yes,
the
fucking
fist meets
two fists,
right?
where it just creates like a sonic boom throughout the whole city. So great. And then, like you said, Tony with the rock and sock'em robots, fucking go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. So good.
And then Hulk catches his hand, and then it engulfs.
Yeah. He tries to fly away with it. I'm like, well, what kind of plan is this, dude? That is,
let's get you out of the
city.
city,
You should know
you know?
that's not gonna fucking work. And then he tries to like pull out a bunch of different like weapons. He's like, come on, Bruce, you gotta work with me. He tries to like gas him at one point. He's like, that's not working. Like nothing works. Did you not R&D this fucking shit before deploying it?
It's just brute force that you got to, but the hangrier the Hulk gets, you know,
he gets more powerful, which I don't think they were really accounting for. You know, Hulk starts to destroy Tony's suit even more. Veronica tries to send in new parts, but Hulk just fucking bashes it out of the air. I'm like, fuck that guy.
And then takes out the entire fucking Veronica system.
Then, like you said, Tony quickly buys the high rise under construction, sends Hulk through it to end the fight, and it's like.
And then we see the rubble, and this is this is Sokovia's 9/11 right here.
Yeah.
This is their towers coming down.
You can see all the faces, everyone's all bloodied up, and everyone's all fucked up. It's like, you brought down a new building that was still being built. It's like, you saved the people, but at the cost of like the whole city that will take years to rebuild. So I kind of see where the themes of like Civil War are starting to come in. It's like, you took care of the situation, but you just fucking destroyed the whole city right now. It was
your own fucking guy that did it too. So now the team is broken mentally, and they're all on this Quinjet headed back to the HQ.
To a safe house.
To a safe house. That's right. And they lay low at Clint's house that no one knew about.
Right.
This house is, and we meet his family, his wife, played by Linda Cardellini.
Linda Cardellini, shout out to her. I've had the biggest crush on her for like fucking 20 years at this point, and she's still fucking smoking.
She still looks the same.
Yeah, she looks
like grandma's boy, dude.
The same exact person from like 15 years ago.
Ever since what's it called, Wet Hot American Summer?
Yes, right? That even Freaks and Geeks back in the day. I was like, that's where it started. Right. Scooby Doo, come on.
Oh my god, as Daphne, or as Velma.
Yeah, and I have to bring this up again. So Clint and his family in the Ultimate Universe, I mean, they have one of the craziest storylines where his whole family gets murdered by S.H.I.E.L.D. They try to take Clint in, but he's tied up, basically naked on a chair, and he says, "You guys forgot one fucking thing. I still have my fingernails," and he starts to rip them off, and he just starts to fucking just kill all the S.H.I.E.L.D. people. I'm like, that is fucking badass Hawkeye in the Ultimate Universe.
I mean, we get a little glimpse of like the fucking Hawkeye, because this is basically after like Hawkeye is supposed to settle down after this,
right? He has other plans. It's just a job for him, basically.
So he kept this whole family off the books. With the help of Fury. And it was funny. We get this little scene when Tony is meeting them, and he's like, "She's an agent." That's not real. And then his little kids come in, little agents.
And he has that other line too. He's like, "Oh yeah, I would have announced our coming, but we were busy seeing that you never existed before.
We were busy about not knowing about
your existence."
So they meet his fam. Thor immediately just dips out. He's like, I gotta find answers.
I'm with him. I'm like, I'm not here for this small talk shit. I need a fucking. I got other shit.
You guys can lay low. I can leave. You know, I'm fine. You know. So Mrs. Hawkeye gives a little insight and a little pep talk. You know, a little much needed R&R. You know, just talking to them, like talking to Clint really. So she can relay.
She's like the only one who calls him Hawkeye too. Everyone else calls him Clint, but she calls him Hawkeye.
Meanwhile, Cho gets possessed by Ultron.
Dude, in that scene, to you, right when she walks into that office and Ultron being in the dark and saying, "Screaming at, and your entire staff dies," and I was like, "Oh shit!" You just hear like you see like the eyes glowing in the dark. I'm like, that is the Ultron I need right there. That is sick.
So she gets possessed by the scepter, just like how Loki used.
With a different stone, though, so I don't get it. I don't really get it.
It is the Mind Stone. So
this one makes sense. I guess the Avengers, the original Avengers one, didn't make sense.
So she is coerced into building him a body using the vibranium that he took from Claw, and the cradle, which is basically a human maker.
It's like a 3D printing machine, but with like skin.
She was just missing some vital. Like science to it.
I think she needed the stone for like the power source or something like that.
She needed the vibranium too, because she wasn't able to use. She needed a material.
God, I have not been paying attention to this plot at all.
And so when she's going through the science of it, she's like, "Oh my God, the vibranium is binding to the tissue, and it's like stem cells. You know, it's creating this entire being, and it's vibranium, so it's the strongest metal on Earth, right? So it's gonna be super strong." So she uses the cradle, which is like a giant coffin or sarcophagus.
It's like a futuristic coffin,
Back at the Clint residence, Cap and Tony continue to bicker while they're chopping wood.
Oh, so
doing this
good here. My goodness, Chris Evans in this, where he's just rocking like the little Under Armour shirt.
Yeah, and then he rips the fucking
Dude,
wood.
if TikTok was around at that time, that clip would have lived in infamy forever. But it's just ahead of its time, man. He's before the social medias were around like that. So, yeah, one of the best scenes for sure. He just fucking rips it.
And so Linda comes in and she's like, "Hey, Tony, why don't you can you help me out?" Clint says you can help me out with the tractor. And he's just like, "Hey, don't steal from my pile, okay?" Well, fucking Cap's pile is like 5 times the size of Tony's when they're chopping wood. So it was a ploy to get Tony into the barn so that way.
"Hello, dear."
Yeah, hello, dear.
What is it? What ails you? He's like open up the gas gap and shit.
Fury shows up.
In a dripped out Fury too. He looks cool as fuck. He's got like a gray shirt on, the jacket and the beanie, like the skull cap beanie. He looks fucking cool, dude. He looks so cool.
He shows up as a voice of reason to Tony.
Right.
He's not the director of anything at this point.
Oh yeah, he's like, I'm the director of no one. I'm just the guy who cares about you a lot, which is a little weird. I'm like,
you kind of care. You have ulterior motives. Yeah. You know? Are you a Skrull right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you? I mean, we don't know about that until later, but Fury, you think about that when you're going back to it, you know. So Fury shows up to reason with Tony about his vision of watching his friends die, because Tony kind of like.
And also before this, I think we skipped a part where Banner is taking a shower, right? And then
yes.
Nat
kind of just like
was like trying to get a freak on in the shower. But shout out to Mark Ruffalo in that scene, because he's like,
no means no.
Yeah, she's like, where can I go? Like, where in the world am I not a threat? And he's just like trying to break it down for Natasha. She's trying to make out, and he's like, there's really no future with me. And he's just so desperate not to be the Hulk. And it's actually very sad. His life is just fucked forever. And he has to tell him that, like, hey, there's no future with me. Like, we can't have kids. I can't be anywhere really. I'm just going to be a threat to everyone. So it's like, yeah.
Well, in this scene too, I guess, is this the scene where we learned that Nat can't have kids either?
Even ScarJo showing her acting chops, where she was like, I can't have kids either. Back in the Red Room, they destroyed her reproductive abilities.
They sterilize her.
Yeah, sterilize,
And it kind of like grounds them both, and it kind of brings them together in a sense on that same field where it's like, I just want to leave this place.
Yeah, because he was like,
get out of here.
We have no future. And then she kind of expresses her own past, and he's like, well, we could just run away. Like, we don't have to keep doing this shit, which
this isn't
keeps
our
coming up
anymore, you know. And I totally fucking, I mean, we know that there's no way out really for Banner, because we learned about in Avengers, he tried to put a bullet in his mouth, and the other guy fucking spit it out. You know,
he can't go anywhere. He can't have a normal life. It just sucks for him.
He can't. So you just kind of have to just
tries to have a normal life.
Yeah,
in Brand New Day, that gets fucked up.
Nope.
Thanks a lot, Joe Biden.
Yeah, I know, right? Fuck, dude. So we catch up with Thor at the University of London, and he's recruiting Dr. Selvig, played by Stellan Skarsgård.
I mean, this movie has it all, man. It's got a lot of like extra shit that I just wasn't expecting. I forgot about Stellan Skarsgård. I forgot about War Machine. I forgot about Nick Fury doing all that shit. Like, it's like, oh shit, this Avengers has a lot of Avengers shit going on.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's Avengers for a reason, right? You got to pull out all the stops. Back at the house, Fury and his team discuss Ultron's plans so far, and the unknown ally that is keeping the launch codes from Ultron.
Yeah, right? All that I didn't really understand either. I totally overlooked that the first time I watched it. I was like, oh, it gets passed to like those people in Sweden, like their servers or something like that.
Yeah, so they're obviously, when you think of when they're thinking of like this supercomputer brain Ultron that can go in and find and take account of everything, like he's
all that
you
shit
think
still
that he's
has
gonna
to
look
go
for
through stuff.
you think he's gonna look for the launch codes, and which he is for the nuclear, for nuclear bombs. And so there is some unknown entity that's there that's constantly changing them, moving them around, and they don't know what it is.
Refreshing
and
those
it all
codes,
flows through Oslo, Sweden. This the Nexus, where every single byte of data runs through this place.
This is when they start to get real deep in the science. I'm like, I don't know if I need all that. That's a little too much. Yeah,
I think that's when you lose a lot of people. You know, we try to go deep in the science. Just
lost me for sure. And then Hulk's looking at, or Bruce Banner's looking at the picture of the was it like the butterfly, and he's like, I think the next stage for Ultron would be evolution. You know, has anybody contacted Dr. Cho? And then it's like, oh shit.
Oh,
God damn it.
God damn it. And then we cut to the Cradle, which is making a body for Ultron. and we see
And he's
part
jacked
of it
into the thing.
Yeah, we see part of it being made, and he breaks open the scepter, which reveals the mind stone.
That's when I was like, oh fuck, that's the fucking mind stone.
The yellow mind stone that he
covered
places
in blue for some reason
on the forehead. I know, right? Yeah. It's just a casing, apparently. Selvig and Thor arrive at the Water of Sight.
Holy God.
God.
This
movie
movie almost has it all. We get a jacked as shit Chris Hemsworth, as well as, which I always forget about, it's like it's like finding a $20 bill in your coat. It's like, oh, I forgot. We get a shirtless scene in this. Let's fucking go, dude. Just another thing to just add on. It's like, oh yeah, this movie's great.
Yeah. So during this scene, Thor begins to have visions. He's having visions and of the Infinity Stones again.
They breeze through this pretty quick though. Like, I wish they would have fleshed this out a little more, because he gets in the pool, he starts to fucking freak out and stuff.
Shit, you know, and then he starts to have visions of the Infinity Stones.
Yeah. And Selvig's there just like, oh God.
Yeah.
He's just watching from the outside. Like, oh, getting there nice and deep.
He's on the cuck rock. Just watching. Tony, at this point,
like smelling his shirt. He's like, oh God.
He's drinking the water. The bath water. Tony is at Nexus in Oslo, baiting Ultron to come to him now.
Right. He's like, those are the nuclear launch codes that I'm decrypting. You don't want me to decrypt.
You don't want me to do that. Yeah. So Ultron begins downloading his consciousness into the newly formed body. Wanda,
which is crazy because he has to disconnect at some point. It's like, can't you just fucking make like a makeshift? Because that thing moves around.
Yeah,
it's definitely on the move. A lot of this, like, can you just like private put like a backpack and just fucking hook it up to the back? And he's like, no, I have to move it into a different thing just to hook up to it later. I'm like,
yeah. Well, Cho's like, we're downloading an entire brain here, so you kind of have to like, you got to be jacked in, motherfucker. You know, this is the Matrix now. Okay. Wanda sees Ultron's real motives when she touches the as his consciousness is being downloaded into Vision. She touches she sees into Vision, and she sees his real motive.
Sees one thing is just the world blowing up. Like, she's like, oh yeah, you're a fucking asshole.
So it's basically human extinction. Wanda removes the mind control from Cho, and she pauses the download. Ultron seemingly kills her and her whole team.
He's like, oh god damn it, guys. And he just fucking blasts everyone.
And then
I thought Cho was dead. I was like, oh shit, she took that right to the chest.
It was just to buy some time. Yeah, you know. And so they leave on a truck. This is like what's it called? Live Free or Die Hard.
Yeah.
Remember when they go on the truck and they're mobile? Oh, we're going mobile.
Maggie Q and Live Free or Die Hard. Jesus Christ. Wow. Timothy Olyphant too. Wow.
And Mrs. McGregor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, damn. I forgot she was in that too. Wow.
So it was just to buy some time. We think she's dead, but then she's alive just enough to tell Cap.
Yeah.
Like,
after the Mind Stone's in there,
Mind Stone's in there. It's very powerful.
Yeah,
it's very powerful.
So you cannot blow it up. Cannot blow it up.
I guess at this point too, we're in Korea,
right?
So I didn't know that at the time.
And this whole Korea action scene, when I first watched this, I was like, yeah, that's okay. It runs a little bit long, but now that I'm watching this again, I'm like, this scene fucking slaps, dude.
It does.
Action wise, it slaps. It's like a heist movie, right? They have to get the cradle from that truck to the jet. Also a little Mission Impossible in this with fucking
very Mission Impossible
with Black Widow like riding with her motorcycle and shit. I'm like, this slaps. The only thing is the CGI a little tough in a couple of these scenes, but almost inexcusable in some of these shots. But it's a play on for how cool this is.
It's a play on. We got Cap holding his own against Ultron. You know,
I'm like, wait a minute, that's a full vibranium robot. One shot to the face, you're fucking jelly. Like, I don't know what's going on here,
brother. Yeah. And I'm not sure, like, what kind of power does Ultron have where he can manipulate?
I know. Watching this again, I'm like, he's able to raise the road, but maybe it's like magnetism thing. I don't really know. I don't know. Yeah, it's a good question.
I mean, we don't know where the lasers come from.
I think it was all for that cool scene where Cap's riding the fucking car that's being flipped over so he could like jump back. I'm like, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Clint is eye in the sky with Nat, and she deploys on her motorcycle.
Fucking sick the way he drops her off, just like floating above the street.
2,
Just fucking
1, give him hell.
Yeah, so sick, dude.
And then she grabs the shield, she hands it to Cap at the perfect moment,
dude.
You know,
where she tosses it midair. He does that he does a Superman punch at the end. So good.
So then Nat, she makes her way onto the truck. She gets aboard the truck. The truck goes airborne.
Yeah.
Which
She's
was
like, I'm still on the truck. He's like, why the fuck are you still on the truck? God damn it.
This is the Mission Impossible scene.
Yeah, this is
like
Mission
the Uncharted scene where we get
she's like get ready to fucking release or catch the payload. And he's like, how do you want me to take it? And then she was like, you don't want to know. Oh. And I'm like, oh, you got to take it from the back. And
damn, what are these
from
innuendos,
the back door?
bro?
I know, yeah.
Are kids understanding this? So Clint catches his payload in his ass and of this plane.
And then Nat gets fucking snatched like last second. I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we don't know where Nat goes.
Yeah.
So the truck goes there. The twins enter the fight at this point because now they're fighting for the good team.
Pretty cool. Right? They're all on the train. Yeah. And then Captain America immediately giving orders. He's like, hey, there's civilians out there. Fucking Quicksilver going, clearing the way, which is pretty cool. I just don't like how he was tired after. I'm like, come on, brother. If this was the Fox Quicksilver.
Evan Peters was not tired.
That would be light work for Evan Peters. Yeah. Even Bullets. Like, Bullets don't do it. That scene where he gets shot up, Evan Peters, it's over.
He's moving that. No. He's like,
motherfucker, what is this?
Give me some Twinkies.
Light work for Evan Peters.
So we get a runaway train to Busan. We get Bart.
With that big dude fucking holding the door. God damn, dude. That guy's massive, dude.
Barton secures the package. The twins and Cap stop the train. Which is pretty cool, I like this scene, cool. Because we get Wanda using her powers, we get Cap telling them what to do, and then Quicksilver moving people out of the way.
Immediately giving them shit though. He's like, you're trying to rest. Fuck you guys. Yeah, you guys fucking started all this shit.
Rest.
And that's when Scarlet Witch is like, Tony Stark, he's willing to do whatever it takes to fucking make things right. And he's like, oh shit, I can't trust him right now. I gotta bring him up. Yeah. He's not answering.
Of course. So once Tony Stark has the package, he wants to put Jarvis into the body.
Fucking Tony Stark, man. Like, Bruce makes the most sense here. He's like, I'm in a time loop right now. Yeah. This is exactly what we did last time. Like, this is where it all started. And I'm like, I'm with fucking Bruce. Like, why try the same exact fucking thing again? That didn't make any sense to me.
But I think Tony's just been in his head too long. Yeah. Wanda really fucked with him. So really, this is Wanda's fault. Yeah. She fucked with him so much that he's in his head. He will do anything. He wants to put Jarvis into this body that's already like 97% completed at this point. But he wasn't killed all along, so we find out he was hiding. He dumped
his memory into like some other drives and shit, and he had to put them back together and stuff like that.
So this was that unknown ally that was helping scatter the codes.
That's what it was.
Yeah, this was that person.
I'm just getting that now. Oh, okay.
This was Jarvis through his protocol.
That's right, because he was like he didn't even know he was in him until I dug him out. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. He was just going off pure protocol, pure instinct.
That's him explaining like, hey, this is a good AI. We can still trust him. He's been working behind the scenes. You didn't know it, but he's been working with us this entire time. Okay, now it makes more sense.
Exactly. So Nat is alive, but she was captured by Ultron.
Let's fucking go.
So she's back at the Sokovia base.
With the coolest Ultron scene in this whole movie. Ultron doing his monologue, talking about like, I'm trying to fucking spread peace on Earth, but like man says, what doesn't kill me? And then a fucking hand breaks through his face, rips him apart, and then the other Ultron finishes the quote and says, only makes me stronger. I was like, oh shit, dude, fucking sick. And the way that Nat plays it off, dude, she's like, oh shit, what the fuck? And as the body parts are like flying at her, she's like, oh shit, this guy's fucking crazy.
It's almost like final form, adamantium.
Or he's way bigger. And I'm like, how is this not? Is it in my Marvel Rivals? We haven't played in a while, but if that's not one of the MVP scenes of Marvel Rivals where he just fucking breaks to his old body, busts in with his new body.
I think it is actually. I really think it
would have to be, right? I haven't played as him, so I don't know. But
also we suck. So
I mean, it's one of the
gonna get the fucking.
Yeah, I know that's true. I'm never gonna get MVP with Ultron, but goddamn, that is one of the coolest things ever. So creative, so twisted,
DPS or some shit. God damn it!
I think there's the new hero. I think his name like the Hood or whatever. Actually, a tank, I think. So yeah,
interesting.
It's gonna be interesting. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta get back on or something, you know. Yeah, we get that amazing "what doesn't kill you makes you stronger"
So
scene. Nat uses Morse code to relay her position to Barton.
Right.
And he gets in. He's like, okay, I know who you are.
Yeah, because Tony's like, well, internet's compromised. You guys have any like old school spy stuff you have to communicate? He's like, oh, yeah. I got
He's
you.
like, I'll cast the net.
Cast the net. I
That's
like
what he
that.
says.
I'm going to start using that term.
Yeah, I'm going to cast the net.
Like throwing feelers out there. I'll cast the net.
I'm going to shoot webs. Wait,
I like that. I'll cast the net. That's a great thing to say, like corporate jargon shit. I'll cast the net. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you're catching the ropes I'm shooting, but...
You're throwing so many ropes at me right now. I can't.
Just to blow bubbles on
You're drowning me in ropes right now. I don't know what to do, buddy.
My face is great. Skin is clear. Meanwhile, all hell breaks loose as the rest of the team try to either stop Tony or help him in this fucking
very intense
room. Yeah,
very intense pre-Civil War tiff going on in this scene, and it's awesome because Bruce is not fucking around in this scene either. He just looks at Scarlet Witch dead in the eye, says, "I could choke the life out of you and never change a shade." I'm like, fucking bar, dude.
I mean,
so good.
She set him back fucking so much.
You ruined his brain, so of course
you also ruined his fucking reputation.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, now the world doesn't trust him.
The world's
anymore.
not going to believe that you were mind controlled by this person that you're working with now. Yeah, no, that's not going to fly. You also just committed a 9/11. Come on, dude.
Tony and Steve have their little fight too, where he gets the glove and he fucking blasts him. I'm like, oh shit, little preview of what's going on here.
I love like half suit Iron Man, where he just gets like his
he tries to get the chest piece on him. And then Bruce, also moments away from ripping Scarlet Witch apart, where he fucking chokes her around. He's like, go ahead, piss me off. I'm like, damn, dude, he's about to get in that ass.
And then we get Quicksilver, who just like unplugs the whole like machine like real quick.
And Tony's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
dude?
what the fuck, man?
What the fuck is that?
Thor busts in and uses his lightning to bring life to the body in the cradle.
Even that, I was confused about this. Like, oh, is he trying to destroy it? Is he trying to bring it to life? I don't know, but obviously trying to bring it to life, right? He's like, this is my vision right here.
Yeah, this is his vision. Yeah. Vision is born at this point, and we get this sick ass fucking little scene. Right?
We get a great scene. I don't know, man. I'm conflicted. I don't like Vision as an Avenger. I think he's one of my least favorite Avengers. Love Paul Bettany though. Love him to death. He's one of my favorite actors. Loved him in the Disney Plus show, but I don't know. The Vision doesn't do it for me. I don't like his color scheme. I don't like his suit at all. It looks like one of those fucking body exhibits that you see at the museum, where it's just this, just the stuff under the skin. All the muscles. Like I never really liked that, but. And don't get me fucking started on the goddamn hammer scene. Like this motherfucker. Again, Joss and Marvel not following their own rules here, almost like they were just trying to tell the joke without any consequences here. He's able to lift the hammer of Thor. I'm like, why make that a thing? Like,
I think
never really,
because he has a Mind Stone that kind of transcends Asgard in a sense. So if anything's worthy, it's.
I guess he's a good guy. Is that what that means? I don't know, but
I don't know if good necessarily equates to
because even
worthiness, right?
Captain America was like, "Are you on our side? Good? Are you on our side? Are you a good guy?" He's like, well, not really. I'm just on the side of life." Which,
if that makes you worthy, I understand because like when you bring the humanity part to it, it's like what. Is good subjective at this point, you know, like what's good, what's bad, what does he see as good?
I feel like they were just trying to tell the joke there, especially like after he gives the hammer to Thor and everyone's just looking at him. I'm like all that for that right there. Yeah, it kind of like takes away from when Captain America was able to do it in the
So this was Thor's vision. It led him to ally with the Mind Stone, saying that this is something we need on our side.
Yeah, this is a weapon. We need this fighting for us, which he didn't know that before doing that. So a little reckless, but
and we get a suit up montage, and we get the Cap pep talk. You know, we get this Tony uploading his new UI.
He says, "We got 3 minutes." I'm like, 3 minutes? I gotta take a shit, Cap. I can't do that in 3 minutes, buddy. Here, a little trivia fact. So when Tony Stark is picking a new AI, one of the chips says Tadashi in reference to the chip that's in Baymax from Big Hero 6.
Oh, no shit.
Another Disney property based on Marvel Comics. So that's pretty cool, right? Yeah.
There it is. That's her name. Carrie Condon, who voices Friday. I love her voice.
She's great. With the Irish Irish accent. Yeah. Your man's in the church, boss.
Church boss. the city's going for a ride.
Going for a ride. I'm like, well, can you stop fucking around? Like, this is serious. It's like Tars. Like, can you turn down the fucking sarcastic levels a little bit?
So yeah, we get our new UI Friday. Cap gives his pep talk as the team is suiting up, and the team head to Sokovia. They begin evacuation immediately of the city.
Right.
Banner rescues Nat.
Yeah.
Right. But like and then they have a little moment.
He's like, let's just leave, man. Let's get out of here. And she's like, well, still got shit to do here.
Yeah. Tony and Ultron meet. Iron Legion begin attacking the city. They start coming up from underground because this base is underground.
Right.
So they start coming up underground like some fucking scary shit and start wreaking havoc all around the city. Vision and Ultron finally meet. They have their little
He's like, that's my vision.
That is my vision. Yeah. I like this scene where he grabs him and then Vision just
cuts him off from the internet, which is dope. So he can't, transform out of the island, but he can still get to other bodies. I never really understood that.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Like you can do like near
He's doing the land.
Yeah, land. You can get to like near stuff, but outside of the island, no good anymore. I don't really know what's going on. But
yeah, you need some extenders. So we see Ultron's plan take shape as the city begins to break and rise into the sky.
Right.
So his plan is to use the city as a giant meteor, because he alluded to that earlier, talking about the greatest natural things
like the dinosaurs and shit. Yeah,
exactly. Giant meteor to cause global extinction. Nat gets Hulk to join the party in this little scene where they kiss.
What the fuck is going on? What a shitty move from Nat. I know. Like, he didn't want to do it. He kept saying, hey, I'm not doing that. Let's just get out of here. She pushes him anyways, forces him.
That's what she wanted too.
Yeah, it forces him to be the Hulk. I'm like, you're lucky you didn't get the pissed off Hulk. Because if that was me, I'm coming out pissed off Hulk.
Yeah, just fucking smack her real quick.
And I don't like how she just kind of brushes it off after. She's like, I hope we're even now. Like, we're good. And then he's like, yeah, we're good, I guess. You just fucking forced him to be an asshole. Really.
Yeah, and then she rides him.
Yeah. Clearly violating this man's boundaries. So, I didn't like that. But
dude, HR is going to have a field day with these.
You know what? I'm glad that they don't have a meeting until like way later down till like Endgame, because like if I'm coming back anytime soon, I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah,
like you're the reason why I had to leave this planet again.
They don't meet again until years later.
Yeah, until Endgame.
Yeah, exactly. So we get the so Hulk finally joins the party, and then Avengers do their fucking thing. We get team ups all around, dude.
Yeah,
Wanda gets unleashed with the help of Clint, because she's being a little bitch at this point. Right. She's like, oh, woe is me.
Yeah,
woe is me. I can't do this.
He does go up a stock in my book for that speech he gives, though, where everyone loves a self-aware king, because he's like, there's aliens and robots and shit, and I just have a bow and arrow. Yeah. Like, none of this makes sense.
None of this makes sense.
I'm like, yeah,
how am I still alive, dude?
He's like, this shit is crazy. Bro.
Yeah. And so we see her.
And he says, I go out there anyways because it's my job.
Exactly.
I'm like, let's fucking go. That's what a hero does, baby.
He should be.
And he says, you step out of that door, you're an Avenger. I'm like, that will get me to run through a fucking wall, buddy. Let's go.
Running out, get shot immediately. Fuck.
Did we get to, I think there was a speech here by Captain America too. He gives another speech where he says, the rest of us have one job: tear these things apart. You get hurt them back. You get killed, walk it off. And I'm like, let's fucking go, dude. What a bar from Captain America. He's so good in this.
Because there's no holds bar here. This is it right here.
They have one mission just to get everyone off the island, and it doesn't matter if they got off. They just want the civilians off. I'm like, this is a real hero moment right here.
They don't care that this is what they signed up for, right? Yeah. This is why they're a fucking hero.
Exactly. Yeah.
Team ups all around. Thor and Ultron fight. Ultron steals Thor. He's like, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of this shit. So he starts fighting Thor. Tony comes up with a plan that involves blowing up the city to save the world.
Captain America is like, I didn't ask for a fucking escape plan or something. Like, I asked for a goddamn plan to like fix this shit. He's like, I don't give a fuck if we die. We just need to destroy this island somehow.
So basically, the island is going up so far that
if it drops,
it's causing causing human extinction across the globe. And so the only way to do this is to destroy this chunk of rock of the city midair, basically. So that's his plan. And so Fury arrives with a helicarrier
Dude,
in the
so
nick of
fucking
time,
cool.
right?
I forgot about. I'm not gonna lie. That Nick Fury entrance got me hyped as fuck this time around. I totally forgot this happens, and fucking War Machine is back, baby.
Yeah,
So
baby.
good. Where Colby Smulders is like, all right, you're up, and then fucking War Machine comes out, starts shooting people out of the sky. I'm like, yeah, and his old school suit,
dude, with
and
his little fucking Gatling
his
gun.
mini gun thing, so good, dude. We also get like a Thor and Cap team up scene here, straight Ultimate Alliance shit, where Cap like kicks up his shield, fucking Thor hits the shield, and he just goes through all the bots. I'm like, so sick.
dude. I think Cap has some of the best fights in
Oh
here.
yeah,
Like, he has some of the best,
he could team up with
'cause he
anybody.
teams up with everybody.
Yeah, he teams up with everybody. We already went through this, but Wanda having her over dramatic entrance back into the fight, which made me roll my eyes a little bit. But Scarlet Witch, one of my favorites, so it's a play on for me.
It's
but
a play
it
on, and
was
she's also
dramatic.
very early in her.
Yeah.
Like,
We haven't seen what she's able to do yet, so she does that like not even
bit.
looking, where she gets that guy just zoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
She starts manipulating that. I don't even know what she does really. Like, so whatever. But she does it. She does it well. It's a play on,
Yeah.
like you said. Fury rides the helicarrier to evacuate the rest of the city.
Shit was fucking hype as fuck,
Yeah, dude.
Where Captain America's like, let's fucking go. This is what S.H.I.E.L.D. is supposed to be. Yeah, I was
He's just
like, and I love too when they show the shot of Nick Fury and the ship, it still has the S.H.I.E.L.D. Logo, but it's all blacked out. It's like all black now. I'm like, yeah, no allegiance. Fuck them.
Avengers assemble at the core in the middle of the church where the this final stand is.
And
basically,
we get the circle shot, the infamous circle shot, which I don't know, man, might be better than the first one because they're actually in action in this shot,
Yeah,
and it's so
and there's
fucking
more
cool.
of 'em.
There's more Avengers, and Captain America's doing that crazy flip. I'm like, is that necessary? Not really, but it's still cool as fuck, dude.
we get Pietro Quicksilver, who dies saving Clint.
Did not see that coming.
Did not see that coming. That was like the little callback to when he shot that bullet.
Oh right,
You know that.
Oh
one
yeah,
there,
yeah.
And then he's like, you didn't see
That's
that
the
coming,
third
huh?
time we get that line. Actually, yeah. The first
yeah,
one
that's
was in the very beginning.
Yeah, that's right.
Where
You
he
didn't
like
see that
hits
coming.
Clint. Did not see that coming, and then you didn't see that
Those
coming.
are the only fucking words that they say to each other, and he sacrifices himself for him.
And then, yeah, you didn't see that coming, and then it falls.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He gets fucked, dude.
And then Wanda going off
Yeah.
fucking crazy here, just eviscerating
Yeah,
everything
dude.
around her. I'm
Matter
like,
into
oh
nothing,
shit,
dude.
that's sick. Yeah,
Hulk rescues Nat. He rescues her. And
dude,
brings her
that
back to
fake
the
out
helicarrier.
got me this time when she was like, "Sun's getting real low, big guy." And they're about to touch hands, and then they fucking blasted.
Yeah,
I was
here
like,
comes
oh,
Ultron
shit,
in a Quinjet who fucking starts blasting him and just ruins the moment. So Hulk rescues Nat. He takes her to the helicarrier, and then he jumps off. And he fucking grabs.
Yeah,
he's like,
and the Ultron's like, "Come on, what the fuck?"
man.
He's like, "Come on, man!"
And he throws him out, and he lands in a little train.
Yeah, a little
or
train
something.
cart. Yeah,
And then that's when Wanda comes up, and
Hulk just stuck in that ship. Yeah,
that's when Wanda comes up, and she's like, I've already
that's
lost
right.
everything.
Yeah.
And so she rips his fucking like heart out.
Yeah, pretty sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why he would feel pain though, because when you know what he's doing, he's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a robot. You didn't feel nothing, brother.
He's playing the part. I get it. So the bot, there's one bot left at the core where where Wanda was supposed to be, what's it called? Guarding.
Yeah, right. Oh,
And it
yeah. What
turns the
happened?
key.
Blew that one, Wanda.
Yeah,
that
right.
one survives.
Bitch. So he turns the key, sending the meteor crashing down to Earth. Tony and Thor team up to blow it up as Vision saves Wanda. At the same time,
Hot scene. They give each other the look like, what are you doing after this? You know?
he's like,
yeah.
he's looking at her like this, like, oh shit, I want to fuck right now. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but
Just clear the table.
Yeah.
Ron Swanson. Just a floating table.
Nat tries to plead with the Hulk to get back, but he ends up.
Dude, this last scene was so sad to me this time around. He knows he can't be around people, so he's like, turn it off, fuck it.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
I
just
gotta
sitting
do it.
there,
I gotta,
like-
yeah, so sad.
Yeah, he's just sitting in the Quinjet,
Yeah.
and they can't track him because it's in stealth mode.
Stealth mode, right? Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, buddy, we're gonna need you to turn off stealth mode so we can track you."
Yeah. And he's
he
like,
just,
nah,
fuck
get the
that.
fuck out
You
of
know
here.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't even, you didn't want this. You just wanted me for my muscles.
You don't even like zucchini. Let's get out.
Vision kills the last Ultron bot in their little final face to face, and And then that's
he has that cheesy ass line too, where he was like, "Well, I was born yesterday," or something. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, Vision.
You're
Don't
so
need
naive.
that. Yeah,
says,
get the fuck
so
out of here.
well,
You're painfully naive.
Yeah. Well, I was born yesterday.
I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Can you like undo yourself too at the same time? Fucking hate the Vision, dude. It sucks. Actually, he's good in Infinity War. That's about it. Because he dies.
He's so
he's so boring.
Clint arrives home. The new Avengers facility is in upstate New York now.
Listen, this movie, rough landing, I think, and leaves a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth with that last Avengers shot. I'm like, is that the Avengers team I want? You know, obviously going into Civil War, it's like, okay, they are a pretty good Avengers team. You see them go to work, but at that time in the movie theater, I'm like, oh no, this is the team. I don't like Sam Wilson. I'm not a huge. I like War Machine, but I prefer Tony Stark. You know, it's like, Wanda. You know, I don't really know. She's still good or whatever, but yeah, I mean, I wasn't a huge fan.
They have this little banter back and forth between whether or not like. Is Vision worthy? Because they're still talking about the hammer.
Oh, he was part of the team too, right?
And then he said about the hammer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then they're walking. He's like, well, if they put it in an elevator and it goes up, is the elevator worthy? And I put here, what about the people who work on the elevator? Are they worthy because they're going up with it? You know?
Can you fix the elevator while the hammer's on there? That's right? That's the question. Yeah.
And then we get the little Avengers assemble. The end.
Yeah, doesn't finish the assemble part, obviously, but and then we quickly change gears and get one of the best post credits of all time. So fucking good. Yeah,
it, man. The little marble statue end credit scene where it's just
that's great too. Yeah, where it shows like the statues. Yeah,
and
then
that's what I'm talking about.
No, I was talking about the post credits.
Oh, the post credits. Never mind. I thought it's
where we get some great ASMR where it's like all these things unlocking and it's like gas and these fucking grates opening and then fine. I'll do it myself. And I was like, let's fucking go. I'm fucking ready.
See Thanos.
And I remember
the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, the person I was with, they had to go to the bathroom at that time. I'm like, you just fucking missed out.
This is never going to work.
This is why we're not together. I mean, overall, the movie, a lot better than I thought it would be. I had low expectations going back into this. I was like, Ultron. Didn't remember liking it in the past, but man, this movie fucking slaps, dude. It slaps. Is it the best? Is it up there with the highly rated Avengers movies? I think this is one of the weakest, but that's just because Avengers in general is just so fucking good. The whole series is just that good.
It is.
Yeah.
I think this is better than the first one.
I think so too. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I think there's more action. The story's deeper, but
it starts right away. I know.
Yeah.
It just continues. We get James Spader. We get more people. The
circle shot's better.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Yeah, I kind of want to say it is better than the first one. Now, fuck. All these years, I've been thinking this is a shit show, and I'm like, I actually like this movie. Yeah, I do like this movie.
But it's a close race, and it's a race that's up here.
Because they're just all so good.
Yeah, so they're all so good. Like,
it doesn't even really matter because they're all up there. But a little preview of the next episode. We are coming back to the solo movies with Ant-Man, Paul Rudd, a shredded ass Paul Rudd coming in. Or Mega Man, as they say, our brothers to the south. But yeah, I haven't seen this movie in a long time. Yeah, Michael Douglas with that fucking voice of his. Hey, you're full of shit, Scott. You're full of shit, Scott. Yeah. T.I. Tip Harris.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's going to be fun. Myles, give them the plugs of where they can find our podcast. We're out of here for today.
SortaInteresting.com that you can find this podcast that you're listening to and all of our podcasts from the past. Go listen to our first Avengers podcast and then compare it to this one. Let us know what you think.
Damn, yeah, it's been a long time since that one.
Instagram at Sorta Interesting Podcast. TikTok, just search Sorta Interesting. Patreon.com/Sorta Interesting. Anywhere podcasts are available, just search Sorta Interesting. Please go check us out.
Oops, my bad. All right, folks, we'll come back. Next week, we will be back with Ant-Man or Mega Man, our brothers to the south call it. Peace.